it's Ren. Let's see what's making news. It's NAIDOC Week, an annual celebration of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, their culture, history and achievements. Here's Sass to tell us more about it. And a warning to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander viewers, this story may contain images of people who have died.
While NAIDOC Week is now celebrated by Aussies right around the country, it actually started out as a protest way back in 1938. On the 26th of January, protesters marched through Sydney in what organisers called the Day of Mourning. You see, for a lot of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, January 26th marks when the lands they'd been living on for thousands of years was claimed by someone else, and started hundreds of years of mistreatment and discrimination. Over the years, the protest shifted to become more of a celebration of the milestones that Indigenous people have achieved. It was moved to the first Sunday of July and eventually extended to a week to allow for more events and activities, including the NAIDOC Awards, which recognise First Nations people who have done significant things. But most importantly, NAIDOC Week is a time for Aussies to get together, engage, learn and proudly celebrate the world's oldest continuous living culture.
This year's NAIDOC Awards have been handed out in Adelaide. The theme, Keep the Fire Burning Black, Loud and Proud, celebrates the survival, spirit and strength of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. There were 10 award winners, including Dante Rodriguez, who won the Youth of the Year award as the first Aboriginal kickboxer to represent Australia at an Olympic level. And Auntie Muriel Bamblett, who was named NAIDOC Person of the Year for her work with the Victorian Aboriginal Childcare Agency. After more than a year, a NASA crew has re-emerged from Mars. Well, sort of.
Ready to come out? Hey.
On June 25th last year, the 4-person crew entered their 3D printed simulation of Mars, which obviously isn't actually on Mars, but at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. During this day, they tested out what life would be like on the Red Planet to help NASA prep for future missions.
I am so proud and honored to be part of this crew and project that will one day enable humans to explore and live on Mars.
Now it's time to pack your bags and crack out your passport, because we're going on a European tour for sport.
First destination, the Euros quarter-finals, where the Netherlands looks to be in trouble. Turkey got ahead in the 35th minute, but a powerful reply from Dutch defender Stefan de Vrij and this 76th minute Turkish own goal sent the Netherlands through to the semi-finals, where England will be too. Their match against Switzerland ended in penalties, but 5 flawless goals and 1 game-changing save from England's goalie Jordan Pickford was enough to defeat the Swiss. England's celebrations continued at our next stop, the F1 British Grand Prix, as homegrown hero Lewis Hamilton copped his first win since 2021.
Absolutely brilliant!
McLaren and Red Bull were hot on the heels of Mercedes in the opening laps, but rain and slippery track conditions gave Hamilton the edge for a record-breaking 9th win at Silverstone.
It's taken so long to get back to here.
And for our final stop, some magic volleyball in Slovenia. There isn't actually any magic involved. Sorry. This volleyball court was built on the bed of the Ljubljana River for the coveted International Volleyball on Water Tournament. Creative name. 16 international players splashed it out over the weekend, and it was quite a spectacle.
Well, would you look at the time? It's almost the end of the show. But first, on your marks, get set, go!
And they're off at a snail's pace!
You're looking at the UK's World Snail Racing Championships.
The race can start, you can run off for a cup of tea and a cake, come back, and if you're lucky, it's kind of finished.
And this year's victor, with a winning time of 4 minutes and 3 seconds, was...
Jeff!
Yep, it was Jeff the Snail. Congratulations, buddy. Now to the art of bell ringing. For thousands of years, the ancient practice was performed to tell the time. But with modern technology, this art just isn't as popular. Something this school in Spain is trying to change. And guess what? You're looking at its first graduating class. And finally, it's time to sing happy birthday, because these twin pandas in South Korea have turned 1. They were spoilt with everything from bamboo dumbbells to bamboo microphones and bamboo cake. Well, would you look at that? We made it, and we'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Bye.